Gentlemen, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, my name is Yomi Adu and I'm the CEO of Aerohubavtravels and Tours. Last week I started a teaching on the business of real estate. Last week I mentioned 3 ways through which somebody can practice real estate here in Sierra Leone. If you have not watched that video, I'm still going to drop the link. I talked about land banking. I talked about real estate brokerage. So also I talked about rental apartments. These are 3 good ways by which somebody can start a real estate business. If that is what you love to do, if you have a passion for real estate. Okay, so today I'll be going into another 3 ways through which somebody can start a real estate business in Sierra Leone. So guys, before we go into it, I want to say a very big thank you to all my returning subscribers. Yes, we are going gradually to 2,000 subscribers. I tell you, without you I can do nothing. I really appreciate it. Thank you for standing by me. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments, thank you for sharing my video among your friends and family members. I say a very big thank you to you. And if today is the first time you are seeing me, yes, as I said in the introduction, my name is Yomi Adu. This channel is all about travels and also business. I talk about business, different businesses that you can start. Some that you can start in the comfort of your home, some that you can start with little or no capital, and some that you can start with huge amount of money. You see, I do this for free to investors, to students, to nursing mothers, to sit-at-home moms, and to entrepreneurs. So also I talk about travels. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to be part of this community. And when you do that, just click on the subscription button. It is for free. And after doing that, there is a bell-like icon beside that subscription. I want you to click on it. What it means is anytime I drop my video, you will be the very first person that will see it. Yeah guys, you can advertise your products and your services on our YouTube channel. Alright guys, after that commercials, I want us to look into the first one. The first one, or first way that I'm going to talk about today, one of the ways by which you can practice real estate is what I call real estate development. Real estate development. What do I mean by that? It is very simple. You see, if you want to go into real estate development, number one, you must have access to huge amount of money. You must have money. Real estate development simply means, going to a site, working on either an already existing, building, property, or starting a property from scratch to the end, from the beginning to the end. You develop it. You are not the owner of the land. You develop it for the owner. Then the owner, once you develop it, you and the owner, you go into an agreement. It may be 20 years agreement, it may be 50 years agreement, that you will be paying you will be collecting the rentals on the property. That whatever you want to do on the land, you are free to do. You can decide to build residential, property. You can decide to go commercial. You can just put offices, whatever it is. You can build hotels, whatever it is. But there's going to be an agreement between you and the owner of the land. So you are the one that will develop the land for the person, and after the agreed date or agreed years, the property goes back to the owner. Let me give my own advice here. Once, if you want to go into property development, that's real estate development, make sure the location is within the city. because that is where you make your money so fast, very, very fast. If it is within the city, like as we're in Freetown now, within Freetown, if you see maybe an old building that you can refurbish yourself, you can even bring it down and start it all over again from the beginning to the last part of the building. So once you are through with that, don't forget, you and the owner of the land, you go into an agreement. You see, you can build it and rent it out to maybe a bank, maybe a hotel, whatever it is. After the agreed date, the date of agreement, the property goes back to the owners. Do you understand that? And in my advice, don't go into don't stay in a less developed place. Go to a very developed area. That's why I said, if you want to go into property development, you must have access to huge amount of money. All right, guys, the second one I'm going to talk about is what I call commercial real estate. Commercial real estate. What do I mean by that? From the name commercial, that is, you are going into real estate business for commercial purpose, as in the properties will only be for commercial purpose. It may be a hotel. That if you have the money to go into that, yes, this is also huge. If you have good money, you can go into it. It will be strictly for commerce. You build a house for warehouse. You build a property for warehouse. You build a property for rentals to offices, shops, hotels, and the likes. So that is strictly for commercial purpose. So that is what we call commercial real estate, in the real estate field. And lastly, guys, this is what I call joint venture. Joint venture. That's joint venture real estate. What do I mean by this? I purposely put this one to be the last, so that when you watch it from the beginning, you just have to get to the end to know. This one is very, very, very interesting. You may not have access to a huge amount of money, but here you are going into a kind of partnership. Now let me explain. Take for instance, somebody has a land. You don't have a land, but you have money to build, so you can build on it. Or maybe you have a land and someone has access to money, so your own land and the person's money, you can now use the money to build whatever on the land. It looks similar to real estate development, but there's a difference, because in this one, your share is supposed to be 50-50. 50, that's you taking 50%, the other partner taking 50%. But if it's not going to be 50-50, let's say it's going to be 30-70, there will still be an agreement. You will agree, with each other or with one another, depending on the number of partners. So having a land may be owned by you or owned by another person. Now, whatever you're going to put on it, you guys will come together, you have an agreement. This is how we are going to be sharing the money once we complete the building and we give it out on rent. This is how we're going to be sharing the money. So that is joint venture. So joint venture is also allowed in real estate, services. So for those of us who think you have enough money, I tell you, real estate is a kind of business that once you start it, forever you'll be making your money. Even if something bad happens to the property, let's say you have a building on the property and the building got burnt, God forbid, but in case it happens, you will still have your land. So the loss is not going to be 100% loss. The property may go, as in you may lose the property to inferno, to the fire outbreak, but you are not losing the land. The land is still there. You can reconstruct something on it. So real estate is a good business, and it is transgenerational in nature. You can hand it over to your children and even your children's children. So I want to advise investors, if you have money I want to advise, go into this kind of business. Real estate is such a good business, and you will never, I mean never, have any regrets. So guys, we have come to the end of the video for today, and you know, today is our day of talking about business. So this is the concluding part of the video I started last week on real estate. So if you are yet to subscribe to this community, I want you to do so. This is a community that is full of fun, and in case you want to advertise your product, yes, chat with me. In the description box, I'm going to leave my email address and also my contact number. I will drop this. Maybe you want us to advertise your business, you want us to be an ambassador of your business, just go ahead and talk with us, talk with me, and I will respond ASAP. Okay, so till I come again your way, I remain ever sincerely yours, Yomi, and you keep watching Aero Travels and Tours YouTube channel.